And that stores basically the template and puts it in the modifier, so you can change it however you like. The last thing you do is you actually create the function. And the same as like we did with the tins and everything else, the function holds it all together, keeps it all, and then creates what we want to create. So down the bottom, you've got design, templates, apply, NTF functions. Third one in. So it's sort of like it shows the steps. Template, NTF, function. So third one in, there you go. And then that gives us box. Now, I'm just going to save and finish.
Oh, you need to save it.
So,
Save it.
now what, and then it should be down the bottom there. So, your function name, just call it exactly the same as your name in your NTF and your center one. So, what do we call NTF? Week for center one. So we're going to call it that. You can do it in caps, do it whatever. So go to the caps.
Mike, you keep popping up that list of functions. Where are you getting that from?
Oh, list of functions.
That what have you just...
See that if I click on that FX?
No, but a second ago.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yes. If I left click on that FX,
Yeah. Oh, that's what it...
those are all the functions you've actually created beforehand using your rows routine.
But then a second ago you popped up something where you could see
Oh.
week 4 C line.
Yeah. We'll get there, That's where your NTF is. So,
Oh.
you mean this one here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So, right. Okay, now,
But I can't see any.
now I've just typed that in the top, right? That's all I've done. If you leave your cursor there, this is very important, because if you don't do this, it won't load what you think you have loaded, and it won't do anything. So you've got to make sure my cursor is just sitting up. I've just typed that in. I'm not doing anything, right? I haven't typed anything in. I haven't moved to the next box. I haven't done anything. Right? See my cursor? Is your cursor sitting up there just doing that? If it is, hit enter on your keyboard. Now what it should have done is you should have now a few defaults it's actually set in there. It's actually opened up another week for apply. It actually, you can use this to generate your NTF, but I didn't do that because you've got to know where the NTF is anyway. No, okay. But what it's doing is when you hit enter, see over down the bottom, you should have volumes week for C-line apply. It's giving you a volumes report. It's also, that's the main. If I go into the next tab called models, it's going to build those. When I hit enter, it populates that for me. Now, you're going to delete the boxing layer and boxing layer 2. Just hit clear, because you don't need those. You can actually create boxing layers, different layers of subgrade that will do volumes and give you layers and everything, which is very cool, but that's another story. It's also, if you go into tin, you go main model miscellaneous tin, it's also named backfill. Now if you don't hit enter when you first enter anything in the function, it won't do any of that. When you run it, you go, oh, what's happening? Nothing. Because it hasn't generated anything. And this is what the function does. It's going to store, it's going to run, and it's, so I'll walk through it. So the function name is, we just call it week 4 semi apply. Now the tin is the ground surface, because you've created a design that needs the ground surface. So you're going to choose on that little diamond icon, or tin icon, left click, you should have tin ground. That always goes in there. Could be another tin, super tin, whatever you like. Now the LHS prefix, that means it's going to, it's left hand side and right hand side. Now if you're doing snippets and stuff, it needs that. Don't worry about that one. Reference. the reference is the centre line. So it needs a centre line again. So, well, what am I going to attach all this to? So in the reference, if you left click, and then as soon as it disappears, it's saying the same. You can see down the bottom, it's saying select string. So reference, change or direction. So you know it's what direction it's in, because you've made it, super alignment, so you just hit left click, middle mouse, and then it's going to populate it, centre line. You know whether you got the wrong one, because it's going to tell you this, you know, it's not going to be asked another. And see how you can start to see that, see how it's all the same, week 4 apply, asking on week 4 strings, 5 strings. You know, if you start to muck around with the naming convention, you're just going to get totally lost. So now, what we've already made an MTF file, right? So that one there isn't actually the one we've just made. So we're going to just click on the one we had, which is down the bottom, that week 4. And I've just done that by left click on that folder, in the MTF file, third one down, left click on there, and it will take you through. These are all the ones you created as part of the road routine. Did that all for you. So down the bottom you should have week 4 or week 4 somewhere if it's in caps. Week 4, C line MTF, just pick that one, select. And then once you've got that in there, there's a reference string. The mode is start reference, end reference, and there, so you can actually change it in here as well. If you know, this will override what you've said in the MTF, so you can start it at different changes, at different points, or where you like. Control it there. So if I just hit apply. Now do I dare open the volumes report? Yes, guys. What can I open? Here's my thing. Now what that has actually done, and in the volumes report, because this automatically opens up really some nasty stuff here, so we'd like to have this thing. I'm just going to show you what that actually does. Right, all I'm doing is using Notepad to browse for the file, and what this is down the bottom. Find it. Where's this thing? That's what it's actually done. It's given you an end area volume for each section, each ribbon row. So what I mean by that is this little report down here, the report file, is giving you that.
Oh shit.
And see, it's giving you
Just cotton
change
bill volume.
right through the end, and it's giving
Yeah.
you total cut, total fill, excess. It's giving you plan links of all of your boundary, VLKs, burns, plan area. It's giving you lots of information. It's really handy for a contractor. Really. And then if you want to see what you've done, just turn it on. Now, what you've made is, remember those, design week 4 apply, design week 4 apply, cross sections, sorry. So just go and find them. Turn them on, design week 4 apply, turn that on. And cross sections, design week 4 apply. Now, whatever your cut to fill is, if I just show you in 3D what it's done, I'll just turn off all this stuff. Turn on the selection. So there you go. Good. And see wherever it's in cut, see it's already given you a table drawing? Wherever it's in fill, it really hasn't given you anything because it's just above it and it's just fill, which is green. But wherever I've cut into the surface, let's put a table drain in there, and that's part of the fixed template. Finally, look at the strings, and just turn the side strings on, and then cross it. Turn it on in 3D and have a look, and then you can change anything you want in this. And just do that. And you can do that by either changing it in the template. So if I go to design, templates, create edit, find the template, and say my second width, I don't want anymore, I want it like 20 meters. I just apply it. And that's what the function's for. Because the function holds all the data, and all you gotta do is change certain elements, and then easy to change it. I don't want that, no, I don't want that, I'm gonna change it back. 3.5. Apply, and apply. I don't even have to close it, and it's still just run through that close. Did it now? So that's how you create steps to create your template into your